So I've disassembled the our initial little quick setup, rescued the scanner from that crushed cardboard box, doesn't fall to the ground, so that's ready to go. The lamp is still where it needs to be, up top. I've adjusted the power settings under System and Windows 10 so that the sleep, when plugged in, the PC goes to sleep never. The screen can go off. It goes off every 10 minutes. Wasn't sure how Windows 10 handled power, especially when there was an active program running. It looks like it just shut the whole thing down. And when I came in this morning, the computer was asleep and everything was, even though data acquisition was running, the OS shut down all the data acquisition as well. So that's been changed. Hopefully that's been fixed. The other thing that looks like we're going to have to combat is Ryan did a quick test of looking at different concentrations of the agar, and he put them inside these little trays here. And now that the agar test is gone, of course, all of the water that was added to the powder agar is now gone. It's completely evaporated. So just a really very thin film of agarose all over the bottom of these plates. Of course, we'll clean them out and reuse them. But what I've done is I've taken our root observation chamber, our rock, that we just used with the pumpkin seeds. I mentioned before the pumpkin seeds did not appear to be growing even though they were germinated. I've placed them here against the whiteboard, and I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can get it. Maybe whiteboard's not the best. There's definitely, maybe through the light, there we go. You can see that the top of the agar, especially that has been illuminated by our grow light, appears to have dried out. The water has evaporated and left. And again, nothing has really happened with the seeds, even though they've been in there for 4 or 5 days. They have not continued to grow. So the seeds are not happy, while the other seeds that were germinated to a much longer extent were definitely happy. So it looks like we may have to, a next important step might be somehow develop an irrigation system to keep the agar flooded with water. I'm not sure how we do that. I'm not sure how much water will permeate or percolate down through the agar. There's some bubbles down there that come up from the bottom, obviously. But sort of like a gel experiment, it looks as if our water is leaving. So we definitely want to keep these seeds hydrated. We don't want them to sit around in dry gel. We don't want the gel to thicken up. This particular gel was 60% of the recommended amount of agarose per water, so it was a very thin gel to begin with, and it looks like it's dried out. I went ahead and moved our growing pumpkin plants over here to the window just so they can get more light, just to keep them happy. So now we can sort of see them again using the sunlight as the illumination behind it. This is not even though the gels were created very, very similar in time, this is a 50% gel. I think down here you can see down the bottom. You can see it has not dried out as much. I'm guessing it's because it was not underneath the grow lamp. Even though the grow lamp is an LED, it looks as if just the light has caused the water to evaporate. So we're going to have to solve this problem of evaporating water to keep the plants happy. So we'll see what happens.